I played the Lich for the first time, even went against a couple streamers. Lich, please move your dumbass knife. Whoa, I'm just joking, man. Today we're on Banham Preschool, and a follower of mine requested for the full gen build. So the perks we're using are Damn Man Switch, Pain Red, Pop Goes the Weasel, and Eruption. We are using the Bag of Holding add-on, which makes the first 2 chests guaranteed to be a Mimic. After the Survivor activates one, we go straight over there to start our game early and strong. Our first choice of attack is our Flying Skeletons, but she does duck underneath them. So our next choice is to block the pallet once we get close enough, so we do indeed get the first M1 of the match. We chase her to Shack, and she doesn't want to drop Shack pallets so early in the match, so we do indeed get the down. And just like that, we get the first pick of the match. We send an orb to the gen that got DMS, and we start flying towards that direction. And we do indeed find our next chase target. We know she's sitting on this pallet, so I send my Flying Skeletons, but this is where I find out that they don't spawn next to you. I'm not sure what happened here, but we'll take the hit. And with a good hand pickup, we don't make this chase last much longer. What the fuck? In our next chase, like a dumbass, we try to use our skeletons on a staircase, which obviously doesn't work. We still get the hit while he tries to vault the window though. He goes into the scope, but he doesn't get the pallet spawn he wanted, so we get the quick down. We get into our next chase where we throw our skeletons, but she ends up dodging, but it doesn't matter as we still get the M1. Ow. Thankfully, not long after, we still get the M1 on her. And a good read on the pallet drop, we get the easy down. We find the same survivor down here once again. She gets to the window before us, but that doesn't matter as we still catch up. I throw the skeletons at her just to slow her down a bit, but surprisingly, they actually do hit her. About a minute passes and we finally get to our next chase, where I won't lie, they kind of made us look dumb. But don't worry, we respond with a good move of our own, holding the pallet when he's about to drop it. We get in the M1 on him. He brings us to the basement where he drops the pallet, but our hand is still in cooldown, so we resort to just breaking it. But once we start to catch up, his teammate goes ahead and takes the hit from him. So we go ahead and drop the chase and just kick the gen.
Never mind.
It doesn't take long before we find him, and I make sure this chase doesn't last very long either because I want this revenge now. So with a good hand pickup, we catch up and get the M1. And in our next chase, before we get the down, we get body blocked, so we have to take the hit. And once we start catching up, she takes the hit again, so we might as well take it. But getting our first kill is much more valuable than putting someone on the first hook. So we leave her on the ground and continue the chase. And thankfully, it pays off if we do get the down, which doesn't mean we do get our first kill of the match. But because we do leave her on the ground, she does end up getting picked up. But that won't stop us from putting her right back down with this good hand pickup. She does almost make it back to the pallet, but with a good swing, we still put her down. While annoying with other survivors, we just go ahead and go towards the unhook. I won't lie, I kind of got lost trying to chase one of them, but we do eventually catch up. But without our hand, this chase might be a little bit harder. But once again, with a good swing, we put the chase to end. And if you want to see me do this live, you know where to go. This video is about to be too long, so we skip to our next 3 kills. If you like my content, please like and follow me. It helps me grow. And once again, if you want to see this live, you know where to go. And like always, until next time.